Time to wake up. Okay. What is it? It's, Quagaliathan. Monica and Tari.
Where is she?
Um, where did you end up specifically?
Me?
Mm-mm. I remember where you ended up.
I don't know.
Hmm.
All I have on my notes for like where we left off is that they decided to go to the Mavis's house, but I guess they didn't. I honestly don't know.
Okay, the what's his house?
Mavis?
What happened after you talked to the... Wow.
After she talked to Evelyn, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, where would you have gone? So wait, we're still that same night? The night you talked to the Michael Myers?
Michael Myers?
Yeah, the
Okay.
night he came home.
Very confused if your reference is lost on me.
Um, Mrs. Butteramus. But whoever her name is, you talked to her and then we're still on that same night?
Yes.
I see. So
All I
where...
know is that she talked to him and then went somewhere. I don't know where.
Well, I mean, you're her. I would think you'd...
How late is it?
Well, by the time you got through talking to the, pastor's children, it'd just be like 10 or 11.
Would the store that Mavis mentioned that would have had like possibly video footage of the car, would that still be open?
Mavis is the lady that you guys woke up in the basement with, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't talked to her. You did find out she works at the library, but that's all that's happened since you've seen her last. What's his face? The very casual guy who lives across the street. Um, he mentioned that if there were any cameras, it'd be like the closest one would be miles down the road at the store. You drove here, right?
Most likely, yes.
I gotcha. So, what you up to?
How far away is this store compared to Mavis's house?
I don't. Hmm. I don't. What the,
I'm basically trying to ask which one would take longer to get to.
I'm not sure why you're focused on the lady you woke up in the basement with. I don't understand that.
Maybe to see if she saw anything extra, but
Oh, if she
uh,
did, I think didn't you remove it from her?
Monica removed herself from Lady's memory. That was pretty much it.
Hmm.
Basically, her face. Anytime the woman tried to recall the Lady's face, then she would see indistinct features and not be able to describe her.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna check and see that the store?
Yes, it was still open.
Okay. I mean, it's a convenience store, so it's gonna be open. Uh, so what do you do at the store?
Uh, she's going to ask to see the manager if they are there.
Oh, the manager. Manager went home.
Second in charge?
He goes, oh, let me check. And he goes into he sort of goes through a door, and you're gonna hear him go through a second door, and he's gone for a few minutes, and then he comes back through, smelling like cigarettes, and says, oh yeah, it's just me here.
That would have been helpful to know before, but this will do. She'll just, oh my gosh. It's gonna be like, I'm with the DA's office trying to sort out this court case, and I was told that you might have some video footage that could be of use to our case.
Hmm. Right. I am. Okay. Um. Hmm. What would it be? Well, he's basically going to lean, sort of hunch over the counter, hunch forward over the counter, and he's sort of got one hand like sort of on the counter, palm down, and the other one is sort of palm up, and he goes, "Well, that depends. Do you have the paperwork for it?"
Um, trying to think of what to do. She's just, um, let me look up something. Basically looking up, Forgetful Mind, see if how well I can alter memory. I'm gonna basically try to use Forgetful Mind and make him like create a memory where she hands him the paperwork. It shows like the superficial badge, and he, it looks super legit.
I see. Hmm. Okay. Well. There's also mesmerize.
Could do that. That'd probably be the better option. I'm
Mm.
just gonna look him in the eyes and be like, I have everything that I need for this, and I request that you show me this video footage.
And leaderships. That's what, 6? Okay. You gonna try and roll for a better than 1 success, or are you just gonna take the automatic?
That would be 4, 2, 2, that's 8.
Hmm?
8d10. Would that be 8d10?
6.
Leadership.
Manipulation plus leadership. Your leadership is 2, your manipulation is 4.
Even with the persuade?
Oh, fuck. That's right. Yeah. Seems like it'd be 8.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
What difficulty?
4, actually. Yeah. It would sort of straighten up and just go, oh, I didn't realize it was this serious. It takes you back into a back room. Just one of those tiny little TVs. Like tiny but really long TVs for some reason. And of course it's like a VCR kind of thing. And of course he'd want to know which tapes you want to see. Also, I'm gonna say there's some sort of weird mini format. They're not just like regular VHS. They're like
Beta?
Hmm?
Like beta tapes?
Yeah, something like that.
She'll ask to see the tapes from the day of the fire. I think the visitor was there in the morning, as far as I know.
Well, it'd be more like early afternoon.
Basically, just kind of like, is he showing him to her, like watching it on the screen, or just like giving tapes? Okay. She'll basically just kind of like go through the day of the fire and see if there's anything that matches the car description.
Okay. The camera angle that they have is basically just getting car. Like they're just getting the cars that go up to the pumps. And like the front of the front door of the store. That's like the two angles they have. So like there's like the pumps and then the front door of the store and then the inside of the store. The camera would be like all the way on the outside part of it's a little lot, so that way it can sort of point towards the store and catch the cars and the front door. So I guess maybe sort of perched on the little sign that tells what the price is. Hmm. Do you remember what you're looking for at all?
She'll just describe like the green sedan with all the descriptor things. Can't look at my notes right now because my mouse is messing up.
Okay. Yeah, green, sort of late 80s sedan. License plate was Skinchy.
All I know is that was a custom plate that was either from medical school or tagged with some kind of sciencey thing.
Skinchy.
What? So confused right now.
Um. Right. So, I think it would take most of an hour. Sort of going through at 2 or 3 times speed, of course. Um, hmm. Kind of stops every time somebody, well, not stops, slows it down every time cars pull in next to the pumps. Um, hmm. What would be a thing to do? Roll 60-10. Yes. Yes.
And difficulty?
Uh, let's just go standard, just 6. Okay. So you get about the time that you think it was, early afternoon. Um, hmm. Doesn't nothing like that pulls into the station. Um, but you have him play it back a couple more times, and you actually have to reach over really quick and just push the stop button yourself. It drove on a side street, like just where the cameras could see it for like a split second.
Do you see anything in the freeze frame, or is it just blur?
Uh, well, you see SCI and part of the E. Um, driver's half of the car. It seems like the back seat is full of stuff.
Possible to see like what kind of stuff is in there, or just
Boxes.
that it? Any labels on the boxes, or just regular cardboard boxes?
You wouldn't get that kind of resolution out of it. I mean, it's tape, but you know what I mean. That kind of detail. So there probably would be labels. You wouldn't be able to see what they were.
Joel asked the store clerk, "Have you ever seen anyone that lives around here with this car?"
He honestly couldn't say. He's got the night shift. He doesn't really pay too close attention to anybody.
With the freeze frame, can she see, like, is all of the license plates just SIE, or is it just, like, is it the word science?
That's what you can see of the license plate.
Okay. Did she see anything else of interest on the day of the fire other than the green car? Anything that looks suspicious, or just that?
I mean, unless it's I don't think so. Like,
Alright. She'll thank the clerk for their time and exit the shop. And
okay.
she's gonna try to call her the assistant person.
What was his name?
Wilson, I believe.
Wilson. That's right. Okay. Of course, you'd hear the sounds of paperwork before, like, he picks up the phone and you just hear him shuffling paperwork around before he says anything.
I'm gonna ask, I need you to look up car for me. See if you can find anything on the owner. It is a metallic green sedan with a custom plate that possibly says science on it, and they were seen on the day of the fire. I need whatever information you can get on it.
Okay. It'd be a little bit more waiting, but I figure that's probably not a problem, right? I mean, are you in a hurry to get anywhere? Is what I mean.
Don't think I am, as far as I know.
Okay, give me wits plus alertness.
Any, like, what's the difficulty?
Just standard.
Would I roll that exploding pin, or would that get canceled out?
Yeah, that got canceled out. Okay, Interesting. Okay. So, you would wait, just sort of watching, watching the wind blow the leaves around, until he would come back with he's owner of the sedan's probably got a few speeding tickets. He's a Roger Liverman. Oh, sorry, a Dr. Liverman. Apparently works at like university of some kind. No other real arrests, at least not within the past 5-10 years. Just traffic stops.
You give me their address.
Okay. Yeah. He'd just have it along with like one or two prior addresses.
About what time would it be now?
Probably. I mean, midnight, 1 a.m., something like that.
Like, not much of anywhere else, 'cause everything's pretty closed. Everyone's sleeping.
Yep, that tends to be how vampires be awake. So, what's your next move?
She doesn't really know where Terry is, I don't think. She doesn't really have anywhere to go for the night. So she'll probably just go back to the hospital, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Um. Let me jump onto the plotting server and see what the other group's doing. Which means they should jump with me.
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
Whole as.
Whole as. Como estes?
Muy buy-in.
I heard about them buy-ins are supposed to be real reliable. So, how are you guys going about?
So first, we're gonna go look at the police paperwork, and see what it says about the stuffs.
Okay, and this is the fire. What exactly did he tell you to do? Because my brain really is running at like quarter speed.
He said to find them.
We were told to make them disappear.
Did he say that, or did he just say find them?
No, he didn't tell us.
No, you're right.
He said we need to make them go away. The implication being kill them, but it was not explicit. And with the skill that he used, we want to complete the task, but we retain our personality and traits and our own ideas about them.
That is correct.
Okay. I mean, basically, what information do you guys not already have?
Who they are, we don't know who the people are, but because all we were told was that it was the children of a rival or enemy of his were in the area.
Preston.
Of Preston were in the area. And that we need to make them go away or disappear.
Mm-hmm.
I still have thoughts about who the fuck they are. I won't be mad if I'm right.
Let's see. Mental and... Okay, great. So, you would get the names, Mavis and what's their face? Jackson, I think. Only one of them would be listed as being alive. The other one, Mavis and Susie Jackson. Yeah. The other one is a Vincent Bellhurst. Apparently a cop himself, married to one of the DA's sort of assistant prosecutors.
Okay.
So...
Alright, so you said...
Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna get notes
tender?
going so I can write some
Yep,
stuff
go
down.
ahead. She's gonna write some stuff down.
Also chicken tenders.
No, it's chicken nuggets. God.
Yeah, I mean, they could be, but that says nothing about how squishy they are.
They're... Ooh. Oh, I can't make... No, I'm sad. I wanted to say crispy and squishy in one word. But I can't figure it out. It'd be crispy or
Christian.
crispy.
Christy.
Crishy or crispy. Yes, crispy. There we go. Crispy.
Okay, so what are the names again? What are the names again?
Yeah,
Sorry.
can you repeat the information on them?
The only ones that were brought out alive, that they have information for is Vincent Bellhurst.
Okay.
Who was somehow had major blood loss but no burns, despite apparently being rescued from a burning house. His wife Monica showed up somewhere later, just completely by herself. The only other two names are Mavis and Susie Jackson.
Okay.
What call?
Yeah, me too.
We'll get some later. Okay.
Aw.
Okay, honeys. Okay, so Mavis and Susie Jackson and Monica and Vincent Belhurst.
And you said one of them was married to the DA?
Assistant to one of the assistant prosecutors.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, your pizza's done.
Cool. I mean, I wish.
Okay, so I think what we should do is
Touch the boots.
see where Vincent's in the hospital, correct?
Sorry, what?
Vincent's in the hospital.
Yes.
So, wait, is this the same night?
Maybe.
Or getting up
Oh
and
no,
doing
it's not the same night for you guys. No.
No, I know it's not the same night as the other group. I mean, I just was saying same night as in.
I mean, you don't know.
Well, I wasn't saying as to whether or not it was. That was my point. I was saying, is it the same night as the night that we were playing the other day?
No, not for you guys.
Not for you either. Jeez.
Okay, so
Rude.
I mean, I could go back.
Rude.
I have time traveled repeatedly in this game. Okay, so yeah, you were able to find out where Mavis and Susie Jackson live. Well, where Mavis lives now, where she works, which is a special section of the library. You would have Monica and Vincent Belhurst's address. Also, the information that she showed up later on all by herself, also uninjured, but it just kind of gives the DA himself as who to contact to try and find her. Like, they're not giving a location for her.
okay. I guess then we'll go to the hospital first to see Vincent to see if he knows anything, and then maybe try to find Mavis and Susie and see what they know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the easiest way, but I think to go first, it would be go see Vincent.
You alright over there?
Huh?
You alright?
I am so scattered. I don't know. Like, I thought it was because I essentially just woke up, but, like, it's lasting a long time. Like, that was 2-3 hours ago by now.
Oh shit.
I'm not entirely sure why I'm still that scattered.
Hopefully you're not getting sick.
No, that usually has its own feeling. Usually I'm pretty aware of it, so that it's just like, oh no. I'm gonna have to sit still.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, let's do that first. Let's go to the hospital first and find Vincent, and then talk to him.
Okay. 3, 4, 6. Sorry, I'm not making an NPC that can attack them. Don't know what you're talking about.
Gonna attack who? Us or them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love this. they're so cute trying to figure out what the hell we were doing. Like, no, you guys go first. That's interesting. And we're like, no, you cannot.
Did you hear that part, Billy?
What?
Were you there for that conversation? Because Suzanne, we'd said something about, Adriana said something about there's something interesting going on with us, but we can't tell you. And she goes, now you have to tell us. No, you guys go first. And we're like, we can't, but don't worry. You will get told the information, and it will happen later.
It's so much fun being secret.
All right. All right. So, which place you go to first?
Hospital first.
Okay. You go to the hospital. Oh wait. You guys. Hold on. I don't even have your character sheets up. Like
That's a problem.
I made physical character sheets for them.
Hmm.
I haven't printed out any since you guys have been here.
We're not cool enough.
You'd wake up and lose a point of blood. That is a point, not a pint.
You lose a deep pint.
We're only at.
I've already taken it off.
Yeah, we're only at 8. We're still really tight.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had the notes.
All right. Obviously, the main part of the hospital would be closed. Closed down. You know, the visiting hours section. But ER would still be up.
All right. So, we go in and
poop on the floor and leave.
Yep. It's them floor poops, man. They get you. So we go in, we tell them, hey, we're private investigators. We were hired to look into some situations, show them our credentials, and ask about,
Vincent.
we have a Vincent. We have a case, a person in the hospital that we need to ask questions. Can we talk to Vincent?
Bellhurst. Vincent Bellhurst.
That guy.
Have a acute case of the Vincent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see what you guys have. You guys have that one, and also you guys have those two. I feel like
If we weren't broadcasting, I'd say something, but we are, so I won't.
that was informative.
Good. I'm glad that you feel more informed.
I feel like what they'd say is that, of course, it's illegal to tell you anything, basically.
Oh, no, we just want to talk to him. Is there any way to actually talk to him?
Without really having to try too hard, you can tell that she's going to lean towards no, especially with it being this late. And
okay, then I'm going to.
Can I use intimidation?
Well, you could try using intimidation, but I don't know.
what else do you have? Poke.
I have presence.
And what does that do?
Doesn't that just...
Do the Googles.
Do you guys still have that PDF?
Yeah, we gotta pull it up though.
Be ever so slightly faster than Google.
No. Fuck.
What'd you do?
She
Poop. Hold on.
she
I can
failed
give you.
she failed to roll so hard that it kicked her out of the game. Alright, I'm gonna check on something. You guys see if you can find that PDF.
I found it. I got it. I don't think dread gaze would work
No, I was gonna try obfuscating.
because that is reveal one vampire nature to cow and frighten others. But I have awe. Others nearby suddenly desire to be closer to the vampire and more receptive to its point.
Telling Shadow to be quiet.
Full of Chinatown Bennies.
Okay, so I have dread gaze, which is reveal one's vampiric nature to cow and frighten others. But I don't know. And I also have awe,
I also have obfuscate. So
which is others nearby suddenly desire to be closer to the vampire and more receptive to his point of view. Actually, that would work better.
what?
To do the more receptive to his point of view kind of thing. What do you? I can't ask you. Damn it! I was literally gonna ask Gilly. What do you think? So I think I'm gonna try awe.
Aw.
Awe or dread gaze. Babe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try awe. And see if it'll work. What do I need to roll?
Just look for her, sweetie. I don't know where she is.
Okay, charisma plus
So take her.
performance. This is what came up when I searched for hospital.
I have nothing in performance, by the way. Like, none at all. Just letting you know. So this is gonna be a shit roll.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what do you tell them?
That I
Let's
would.
say I know it's really late and he's probably resting and all that, but we really need to get this information right now. I'm really, really, really sorry,
Wait,
but
did you intimidate?
no, I did awe.
Aw.
Um, but you know, I'm really sorry. It's my bad. It's our bad. We try to get here sooner, but this is unfortunately it's really late. We had other cases that we're working on.
Okay. I think the nurse that you're talking to would probably would have had some family member also be like a PI.
Makes sense.
And so she's willing to help you guys out. Would look through the charts, go to the room, lead you guys back there, and he is not where the chart said he was supposed to be.
What?
Yeah, he's just not there.
Okay, so then I'll.
Like there's an empty bed, like he checked himself out?
No, like he's not there. She sort of has a small meltdown, gets a hold of a different chart, and apparently he was just suddenly moved.
Okay, so I then. I then asked her if she could get us temporary passes so that way we can conduct our investigation.
Well, she's not sure what that means, but
Into the hospital.
They did move him down to the one of the basement rooms, which is weird. They almost never use those.
Can she tell us what basement room it is and then we'll just go look ourselves?
Yeah. It
Okay.
would be B219.
Basement 219, and what floor would that be?
Well, I would guess second floor basement.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for helping. You've been really, really helpful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
So we go to the fucking basement, which I don't like. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. All right. What time you guys go in there? What time do you guys get up? What time is it? Where am I?
Like 8 o'clock. So it'd probably be like 8:39 when we get to the hospital.
Okay, which means it'd probably be a weirdly like 10:15, 10:20 by the time you actually got to his room.
Yeah, we're on there, yeah.
So when you get in there, when you get in there, she basically just she takes you down in the basement, takes you to the point where she can just point at it and go, it's the one down the hall on the left.
Okay. You've been so helpful. Thank you so much.
And then I. Oh, sorry.
You would walk in there, and there is, well, it's definitely a guy. he appears to be wearing just like really tight jeans, high heels, and what is clearly a toddler's shirt.
Well,
He,
love this.
he is hanging off a pipe in the ceiling, just upside down.
Okay.
Vincent?
Oh, 23. Did you ever think about that? Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There is another person just asleep in a hospital bed.
Okay, then that is not Vincent. I'm gonna introduce myself and say, hello! Who are you?
He sort of squeezes like love handles, and he goes lumpy.
Your name is Lumpy? That's... I guess I would introduce myself and say, hi, I'm Martica, or Marty for short. We're private investigators, trying to figure out what happened to him.
He would when you go to put out your hand to shake his hand, he flinches and falls to the floor.
Whoa, buddy, it's alright. It's alright. We're just here to talk.
Yeah, sorry. No. We're just here to talk. I'm really sorry if we offended you or anything like that. Like, can I ask why you're here?
He would point to the man in the bed and say, eyes and then hands, him, but a girl. Take, and then go. It's late. It's not early. It's too early to be late.
What? What?
So,
are you speaking English, sir?
well, obviously, he's got a lot of stuff he's dealing with. While that's going on, I try to see if the one that's hanging down from the ceiling in the fun clothing, if he's responsive, and if I can, I try talking with him.
I mean, oh. Wait, who is it that woke up today?
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, who woke up today?
We both did?
I would imagine everyone did.
Who woke up today? I mean, it's the next day, so... I don't know. Is there someone specific that we're supposed to be thinking of?
I mean, I don't know all of them, but I know only one of them shows up at a time, right?
Oh, who woke up today? You. Who woke up today? Roll your goddamn dice.
What am I rolling for?
You're D6, baby. You're people.
Oh. Alright, so this is my normal Deverin.
That took way too long.
My head is hurt.
Okay.
That's why I'm not.
Just straight perception.
Okay. So what's the difficulty?
I don't know, just standard. Like if I don't have one specifically in mind, it's just standard.
Okay. Oh. Oh, oops.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? You don't have one perception?
Okay. So, Martika, um, you would hear him step forward and just start going, when you drink from the drains, you can't expect more than muck from the heavens. It rains down, it covers all of us. We can't get clean. We've never not been unclean.
Again. What?
Meanwhile, Devrin, you would introduce yourself, and he would go, "Oh, yeah, I was sent by the prince. Supposed to find this his wife.
His wife.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a blood hunt. We're supposed to be able to drink them dry. It's going to be incredible."
The prince is giving you authorization to hunt and drain his wife dry.
Yes.
Okay. Is homeboy awake?
So
Is Vince awake?
No,
What,
he's
can we like
asleep.
wake him?
the guy that I'm talking to.
No, not Vincent.
Okay.
That guy is something way different.
So what's your name? If I can I get your name?
He would just say Lumpy.
Okay, Lumpy.
Well,
We knew that there was going to be a blood hunt happening. We just knew that's the reason that we had to find them in the first place.
Okay, Lumpy. Can I ask you why the prince would give you? What did he say the reason was?
Prince isn't usually good for reasons, but I take it they were some kind of danger, but that danger is past, and now we're supposed to clean up the remains.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, actually, what you would hear is them talking about the clouds marching on.
Well,
The clouds marching down on us to the sea, where they fight with the whales.
well, okay. I'm gonna try waking up Vincent while they're having that discussion.
anything else you want to ask it?
I have to think.
I think you should ask about
He says you shouldn't think because that's how you hurt your feet.
Okay, well, I appreciate your concern about my feet. Can you give me a second while Marty and I talk real quick?
He has chips.
Sure, go ahead. We'll be back in a sec. We're gonna go off to the side of the room. Okay.
He throws himself against the wall and sticks there.
All right. That sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Just a second.
Perfect. Ask
Okay. Okay. So, uh, I go back on over and say, hey, thank you for that. You don't need to be stuck to the wall anymore. Don't worry.
He's a file. He
Good to know.
carries important information, vital to the rebellion.
Who does?
Him. He's a file.
Vincent is a file?
No. Vincent's been asleep this whole time.
Oh, you're saying, okay. Lumpy is. Okay. Okay, well, can you tell me, was Vincent in part of this blood hunt?
No, he's a cow.
He's a cow.
Moo.
A cow.
Moo.
When you say a cow, do you mean he's set for the slaughter?
Moo.
I'll take that as a yes.
No, I mean he makes cheese.
Cheese is delicious.
Oh,
He's the trap.
Do you?
She has to come back to him.
I think she's better at being crazy than you are.
Like I said, my head is hurting. I'm not thinking very well today. Normally, I'd be on top of all of this.
Yeah.
So,
I'm still gonna try to wake up Vincent. That's still my whole thing.
Okay. What were you asking him?
You said you're a file. What information does the file contain?
Recipes, letters to the editor, instruction booklets.
Can
could assemble
I?
Furniture.
While I may call on you to do that at some point in the future, can I find out Can I see the instruction booklets, or can you give me those?
You need an Allen wrench.
Okay. I appreciate. Okay. Is there a specific Allen wrench that I need?
You need to give him something, babe. That's what he's saying.
No. To put together the furniture, you need an Allen wrench. Everything else comes in the box.
So we need the key.
That's exactly it.
We need the critical piece of information, which is what I'm trying to get. That was me buttering to myself, not out loud to him.
He is going to. There's a tiny window, like one of those, like it's up near the ceiling. It's basically up at the ceiling, and it's like an inch or two tall, and that's the only window in the room. Okay. He is going to climb the wall and try to get out that window while calmly talking to you.
I think that's a sign something's coming.
He says no. He's going to grow from this bush. Spend at least a season as a berry. Probably fall to the ground, grow a new bush.
Okay.
So there's nothing.
All right. So, well, I thank you for all the information that you were willing to share. I think
he absolutely can't get out the window. He at most could stick an arm out of it.
Yeah, no, I figure, but I figure at this point I'm going to kind of let crazy be crazy, and we're going to go try to wake up Vincent at this point.
Okay, this is just like a hospital room, so I mean you're going to be like a foot away from him trying to crawl out the window.
That's cool. That would be I'm just imagining this in my head, and I feel like that would be one of the most entertaining things to ever see. So yeah. I'm just gonna kind of let him.
Still wearing a toddler's shirt and high heels.
That is.
Oh, so actually, I'll pipe up. I'm like, hey, do you want a different pair of shoes for that? I think the heels might make that a little bit more difficult.
He doesn't know what shoes are.
The daggers on your feet.
He says he doesn't know what shoes are, but then he winks at you.
Okay. All right. Do what you gotta, bud. And then we turn and go try to wake up the Vincent.
Okay. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Now I'm gonna do this. Hello.
Hello.
Is Sapphire here, or has she gone to sleep?
I'm here.
Okay. So you are going back to the castle?
The cat castle?
Cass?
No, not footy pajamas. Hospital, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You would go past the lady that you know. Hold on. Just a second. You guys might want to come back.
Oh,
So you would go back through the entrance, just kind of nod at the lady that you forced to change the chart. Would go down into the basement. Would walk in and find 3 other people in the room. You are apparently late to this hospital party.
Who's in there?
I think the one that would attract your attention immediately would be the tall, pale guy with about half a head of really long, stringy hair, and not like he's bald on top. Like the front half is short. Well, actually, not even the front half. Like the front right part would have long, stringy hair, and the rest would be like a neat haircut. He's wearing very, very tight jeans, high heels, and what looks like a toddler's shirt, like half ripped. He is currently stuck to the upper part of the wall, and he's got his arm stuck out the window. And kind of as you as you walk in the door, you hear him say that he's been planted. Now he just has to wait.
so I will then speak up and say, "Don't mind Lumpy. He's harmless."
Then kind of look very confused and just kind of narrow her eyes at these strange people that she's never seen before. Like, what are you doing in here?
My name is Deverin. This is Marty. We are private investigators. We were hired to do some investigation, and this is where it has led us so far. What are you guys doing here?
If you were really private investigators, you would know who I am in relation to this man lying in the hospital bed.
Oh, you're Monica.
You must be the wife, or the assistant to the DA.
Yeah.
You are correct.
The man hanging off the wall would turn and look at you and go, "There she is! Go Thorns!"
Okay.
What?
He does nothing. He just points at you and waits for something to happen.
Okay. I would say at this point, let's see if we can't get Vincent down, and we're gonna go to the safe house. All of us.
Wait, is Vincent the one on the wall?
No, but he keeps making that mistake, so it's fine.
Okay. I'm so confused right
This is odd.
Okay, so let me just try to see if I'm explaining this right. Vince is in his bed, and these 2 strange guys are just standing there, and then there's a person stuck to the wall.
One man, one woman. And
Okay.
then the one stuck to the wall with his arm out the window.
Are they all vampires? Like, did she see that they're all vampires? Or...
Yeah, that's pretty safe to assume.
Wait, was that an audible question that you were making to the room, or was that just between you and the GM? Sorry, no.
The GM.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hi, hun. I know this is like crazy and weird, but do you mind if we talk to you for a little bit?
What do you wish to know?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit more information real quick.
We were sent to actually find out what happened the night that it seems like you and your husband were attacked.
And part of what we were told is that we need to investigate and protect the people that we find. There are some people who are hunting you, and we need to take you to a safe place. I have a safe house that no one knows about, where we can all be safe and we can discuss this in an area where we aren't concerned about someone coming to kill us.
The man on the wall says that when his vines finally come in, you're going to be in trouble.
Hey, Lumpy, you can come with us. In fact, I insist.
He says that he can't go anywhere. I mean, it'd be very dangerous to move him this late in the season, but he could leave you some seeds and you could take him with you and plant a new version of him. And then he pulls down his pants.
What?
I appreciate your offer. Just a second. We have a real life thing that just came up.
Okay. Yeah, the crazy guy's trying to poop on the floor.
What? I'm so confused.
At least it wasn't business cat.
Like,
I'm sorry.
It would have.
character
I'm
Monica's
sorry. This is
confused.
my.
It would have been if I'd have thought of it.
So this guy on the wall, he's also a vampire, or is he like a crazy human?
Oh no, he's a vampire.
That makes this a lot weirder. Okay.
I mean, just because people are hunting you doesn't mean they're all capable.
Alright, so... Sorry about that. Little one got hurt.
Lorelai hurt herself. We have to get more, baby. Go ahead. Go on. Yeah, you can use life water, baby.
Alright, so... where were we? But I know he offered his seed.
Seeds, and then he's about to poop on the floor.
Thank you. I appreciate the offer, but go ahead. You know, we don't need those. And then
let the prince.
What? Okay, hold on. Okay. Hey, so I grab Lumpy and pull him to the side, and this needs to be said in secret plotting. I tell him that I appreciate the seeds, but don't worry about that. We don't need them. We can go ahead and leave him here. Tell him to let the prince know that we have one in custody and that we are working to find the other.
Gotcha.
That was the kind of a ruse. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes.
Okay, you ready to go back to the main?
Oh, okay.
I had to invite him. I'm sorry. So then we head back over, and I ask, Monica. It's like, hey, are you Monica and Terry? Oh, Terry's not there. Okay, so Monica, will you come with us so that way we can protect you?
Just gonna, like, kind of cross her arms and just look very suspicious of this whole ordeal. Like, how do I know this isn't a trap?
We understand that.
You know what? Let me call one of my contacts. I have contacts to literally almost just about every criminal organization or any powerful country that you can imagine. Who is it that I need to call for you to trust me?
Not quite sure that would help me trust you. Unless you somehow had information about Jacob Prester, which I kind of doubt.
Jacob Prester?
That's the
Really?
other person that
That's actually the person that we're investigating right now.
That's one of the people that we were looking for.
That is who I am looking for.
Well,
why don't we combine our efforts?
It makes sense to me to to very sought after private investigators teaming up with an ADA to search for a person. That would cut down the search time considerably. What I've said is not a lie. There are people who were sent to get you. We have a safe house. There's going to be no one but us there. I don't know how to say any other way other than we need to get you out of here to safety. This person that we are in this room, Vincent, is being used as bait. For what? For who? I'm not sure. Maybe you. But we need to get you out of here.
What of him?
If he needs to come with too, we'll cut him down and take him. Or
at this point,
I don't know how.
Right now, I'm really sorry, babe. Let me.
Oh, so no, he's in the hospital bed. Sorry.
Yeah, he's in the hospital.
My bad.
He needs to stay here. He's not going to be touched because he is bait for you. So for right now, let's go and get out of here.
You guys need some headphones pretty badly.
Why?
Why? I have headphones
It
on right now.
echoes.
We're both using headphones.
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't be echoing out of each other's speakers, but you both are.
I have push to talk right now.
Maybe it's
very echoey.
Can you hear me right now? Am I echoing?
No.
No.
Okay, Adriana's going to push her push to talk.
How about now? Am I echoing?
Nope.
A little bit.
See, it makes we're both using headphones. She's pushed to talk, so.
I don't know. The guy in the high heels would say that he's gonna go cuss at the prince.
You're gonna go cuss at the prince? I wouldn't suggest that.
It's what he was told to do. He's supposed to cuss at him once and then wait and do it again.
Got you. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Lumpy.
The cast is very confused look at this pretty much insane vampire. You're like, who exactly is that?
He is.
Honestly, we don't really know either. He was here when we got here, and that's all we know. And
yeah, basically.
We spent about 5 minutes talking to him before you showed up.
He would say that back when he was a vampire, he was supposed to wait for you and then kill you.
That's nice.
But I mean, he's so fulfilled as a bush that he doesn't care right now.
So, I think this just goes to show Monica that there are people coming to kill you. I don't think I think that's his way of saying that you are being a target, or that you are a target right
You're sure they won't hurt Vincent if I leave with you.
now. I can't guarantee anything. I don't know who it is that's coming after. But I would wager a guess that they're not going to hurt the person that they are trying to use to lure you to them.
Plus, if we were able to find you very easily, I'm sorry, but those other people are also going to find you just as easily. Your only chance is coming with us.
He would ask if you've ever had practice at being a target. You know, target practice.
Oh my god.
Not in the way that you're thinking, love.
Oh my.
So, I guess it boils down to, will you come with us or no?
I really seems like I have no choice.
Yeah, you really don't.
Alright, so then we're gonna head to the safe house.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I accidentally started Tetris.
Accidentally start Tetris.
Accidentally? Is there anything else you guys would attempt to get done the same night?
I'm sorry, say again?
Is there anything you guys would attempt to get done the same night?
Outside, well, there's two things. I am going to try to investigate the book a little more.
Right.
And this is something that we can't say right now. I can't say. Hold on. We'll message you on it.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna try to get it done the same night, like, now's the time for it.
I literally have no idea what she's talking about, so.
Well, whatever it is, it's super secret. Oh, God. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna lose.
No, you can't lose. You're the GM. Which version of Tetris are you playing?
I did the writing of the thing for you.
Oh, it's a version called, like, Rally or something. Basically, there are random, like, blocks of stuff that you have to get rid of before you can reach the bottom. But yeah, I lost. Let's see what you wrote it. Do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember that. That's right. Is that tonight?
Yes. That is tonight. I know.
Wait, I thought it was like a range of days.
It is, but no, it's a range of times per night. Remember, we had the card. He gave us the card.
That's right.
Okay. Well, what would Monica be doing? Like, what do you tell them? What do you not tell them? Do you ever do a little dance?
Do you make a little love?
Get down tonight.
Well, actually, before that, so then we're gonna ask Monica if she knows anything about the Giovanni family, being the ADA and them being a somewhat prominent family that we are curious about. Would like to know if she has any information on them that would help us, because we've run into some very curious things that we need to understand.
The GM, would Monica know anything about that as CA, or would she have no clue what they're talking
I mean, some of their corporations might donate to stuff like the police and that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's just as a business, they're just basically random business.
I only know them as a random business. I'm not quite sure
Okay,
what
well,
you're wishing to know.
I guess what I'm asking is there a way for you to get more information on them? So that way we can find some stuff, because we want to know more about their business dealings and more about their ties. And if there's any under the table stuff that we should be aware of.
I could certainly try, but I can't promise anything.
Okay, well, we would greatly appreciate you making an attempt while we unfortunately have a meeting that was set up. We had no idea. We weren't planning on running into you. We didn't know that was going to happen, but we've got you to the safe house. Can you make some phone calls or something while you're here to find out some more while we go make our appointment?
I'll do my best. I have a few contacts I could try to call, but is there anything I should know about this place before you leave? Anything
See if they
about
have.
these attackers?
See if
Wait,
they have
hold on,
any kind of mafia ties.
Well, anything that you should know about, like, the safe house?
About the safe house, or about the people that you say are trying to kill me?
The only thing that the only thing you need to know about the safe house is that there's literally only one other existing being on this planet that's aware of that we are here, and he's someone that I trust absolutely with my life. Obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be in the safe house with his knowledge of it. The other thing is the people who are coming for you, all that we know is that they're powerful. That's the only information that we were given.
Do you know why they're after me?
No. I'm sorry, I wish I did.
Are they perhaps after anyone else?
They, I would imagine, are after you and one other person. The other person, I'm not sure who it is. That, unfortunately, that's literally all we were able to uncover. This was something we were only made aware of very, very recently, within the last 24 hours. So we haven't had time to do an in-depth investigation to find out all the information that you're asking.
I'm guessing you have a phone here. What about some kind of computer?
There is a landline that is encrypted, and as to a computer,
We don't have
actually, hold up. It's a government safe house.
Yeah, there would be computers since it is a government safe.
I don't see why they wouldn't, because if others are going to be using the safe house, they need access to get their orders. No, it would not go directly to a graveyard.
I mean, not even in 1992.
No, not even in 1992.
But
Wait, when did Thriller come out?
80s something, early 80s.
Yeah, 87. or no, I think it was like 83. Yeah, no, maybe in 1983 it would have gone to a graveyard.
All right. So, okay. So what does Monica do when Monica has Monica's?
Monica,
Like when she's alone, or
Yes.
what?
should we go to the plottings?
I'm just trying to figure out what she'd be doing.
Oh, all right.
I guess she'd first place she would go. I guess she would go to the phone, and the first person she would call would probably be. I'm gonna call Terry first, or at least try to.
Okay.
I think she's still taking a dirt nap, but I don't know what the.
Technically, you're not even there yet. Like, I think you're probably like at the bar at this point.
Okay.
I mean, you might not even be to the bar yet. Oh gosh, juggling timelines. It's confusing.
I'm guessing it would probably just go to a voicemail. or a
Yeah,
message.
answering machine with a little tape in it.
Probably just leave a very brief message like, "This is Monica. Be careful. There's possibly people out for our blood. Watch your back."
Ominous.
And I guess the second person she would call is Wilson. He's still up.
So.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Just sort of rings and rings.
Would she know anyone that, like, in the DA office that works really late nights?
I mean, there is like night court from time to time, which I mean you could be moved to if you wanted to, but mostly the only people you're going to be able to get in contact with at this time of night would be like cops, people who work with cops.
Going to try to call someone who would be up at this hour of night that could look up information for her. If there's anyone that matches that description.
I mean, cops?
Okay. She'll call, I guess, a cop.
Okay.
She knows. Try to ask him for information.
So you called Jeff. What information are you looking up?
She wants to know if, like, what all records the police have on file about the Giovanni.
Okay. Well, I mean, most of it's going to be the different stuff that they've donated, like the different fundraisers and stuff they've donated to over the years, all through their corporation.
Just gonna see if there's any criminal records tied to them or have them as a suspect.
No, definitely not here. Although there might be one or two guys from back east who could tell you a different story, but, you know, nothing on the record, so to speak.
I'm gonna ask what the names of their business associates. If you can find them.
Oof. I don't know. They're like a multinational corporation, so that's a pretty big list.
Like the main ones, like very big, important ones.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. That could also be like an almost endless list.
Mainly just wants to look up like the main partners to this business slash corporation and see if any of them have any ties to criminal records or court cases.
Well, again, it's just sort of rumors from guys back east. As far as their dealings this far out west, like they're all going to be as clean as possible, and I mean, it's everything. It's like almost literally every other huge corporation out there is who they sort of do business with.
Would she know if this cop would be able to find like hidden away files, like files that were tried to be erased? Is that like out of their like scope of practice?
I mean, maybe, but again, anything out this far west is going to be like as clean as possible.
Would she know how to get contact with the more eastern side of things?
I don't know. You might have one or two guys from used to be in your office that went that way, sort of moved. You know? Got a different job, bigger city.
Looking to contact them next. Can't find anything from Jeff.
Okay. Well, I mean, all he's going to be able to tell you is like, is that they, a huge corporation donate to the police, the city in general. It seems almost at every opportunity. And the thing about like there might be a few cops from back east that could tell you a different story about them, but that's about all he'd have for you. The rest would just be sort of general stuff you might know.
Thank Jeff for the information and try to see if she can remember any numbers for
he would
contact.
He would ask you how Vincent's doing.
How Vince is doing?
Mm-hmm.
He's stable. I think he'll be okay in time, but it'll be a while before he's up and about again.
He said he's been meaning to get up there, just hasn't had the chance yet.
He hasn't really been conscious much recently. Still been resting quite a lot from his injuries.
Well, he would tell you don't stay up too late.
I'll certainly try not to.
And then get off the phone. Alright. Apparently the super secret duo have another place to go. And then hopefully we can catch up with where Suzanne's at. Okay, we're still good. Should we move it over?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving it over. Oh, no, not creating a new server. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot that was one of the things that we had to do. I forgot to mention to you earlier.
Also, not gonna lie, it's a little satisfying because it's like the first 3 hours of the game that we played the first night. We sat on the side not doing anything.
Plus, I can't believe she actually came with us. That's perfect. It's fucking perfect.
I don't know what you guys are planning, but
Oh, we're having her
We're gonna use her to get to the other one.
to the other one.
gotcha.
Because we have no idea where the other one is.
We're gonna have a dramatic fight on scene about whether or not we're gonna kill them, because we weren't directly ordered to kill them, we were ordered to make them disappear. She wants to kill them, I don't.
Yeah, I want to kill him.
Okay. So, I imagine you guys would have the address, right?
Yeah, well, we had the phone number to give them a call.
No, it's the address.
Was it an address?
We show up at the thing, yeah.
Okay.
What was the address?
Oh, fuck me. He gave us a fucking car.
Was there like a number address, or was it just "Oh fuck me drive"?
I would say it's probably 123 fuck you drive.
Okay.
I just have to say the juxtaposition of the high-pitched, squealy, creaky noise and your like happy ditties, very weird. Not in a bad way.
I just like the intensely crazy characters.
You?
Lumpy
No.
Cool.
Lumpy, yes, Lumpy was very entertaining.
Oh man, just.
Like he was supposed to attack her on sight, but he just got distracted. Just being a bush.
Hey, them bushes, man.
Well, it helped us.
If he's not a bush, he's not nobody.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. So,
We technically don't know where Suzanne is right now.
No, we don't know anything about Suzanne.
Yeah. We just know that there's more than one. Okay. It's some fucking road. It's like
That one. Got it.
it's like 10 something. I remember it's like 1049 something street.
Ooh.
I thought you wrote it down, but you didn't, and that kind of fucked us. Because I didn't take notes, and I shouldn't be taking notes. But
I took notes, just not on that.
Giant butter knife threatens Denver.
Um.
Oh, butter knife.
Okay. Yeah. Why not? Bye, bye, Denver.
I mean, it'll still be there. It'll just be spread thin.
It's going. Well, no. I'd say it's going to its buttery doom.
I'm not sure what this is. I'm still not sure what that is. Looks like an action figure and a dildo.
No. Oh, I didn't. You made it go away too fast.
I'm pretty sure this is an infection.
That you might want to go to a doctor for.
Yeah, it looks like an infection.
Yeah, that's what you. I mean, I want to go to a doctor for that.
Maybe. Alright, so, obviously it would be like a huge, lavish mansion in the, like, secreted away somewhere. You would pull up. It doesn't seem to have too much in the way of defense, but you're pretty sure there's more hidden out of sight.
Alright, so I'm going to try to perceive thingies and see if I can determine whether or not there's actually any threats.
I mean, you have a pretty good feeling that there will be, but
Alright, well...
I mean, they're out of sight. They're out of sight intentionally.
Okay, well, then we just kind of walk up to the house and... or building or whatever.
Big circular driveway.
Alright, so we park right in front of the building and get out.
There would probably be like intercom type thing that you'd have to check in with, and of course it wouldn't be him answering, it'd be one of the guys from the other night.
Okay. Alright, so hit the buzzer. Hey, this is Devrin. We were told that we were supposed to have a meeting with Prince, so
okay.
Hello.
You wouldn't say anything, the gate would just start to open.
Cool. Hi to you too. And then we drive in.
Okay. The front door is sort of designed in a way to sort of funnel you towards the door. It's like I said, it's giant circular driveway, so you could just like circle around and stop in front of the door. And then there are bushes and that kind of thing that just sort of dissuades you from turning right or left, so it just sort of funnels you to the front door.
Do they look like Lumpy?
No. They have a lot more practice at being bushes.
Oh, that does make sense, yeah. I get that. So...
You'd eventually be taken into what I guess would be sort of like a lounge area, except he's got like a huge desk set up in there. You know, one of those desks that's way too big, and you're not sure why their desk is that big or how far back their drawers go.
Or how they could even get that kind of a desk in the room.
Yeah. And he would ask you to sit down and, then ask what needs this kind of privacy.
Well, we have an update for you before we even talk about the actual situation. We have one of the children that you were talking about, and she's going to lead us to the other child. But right now, we are trying not to do anything. We just wanted to let you know that we have one of the children.
You said that's very good.
Yeah, I guess there's a reason that you hired us. Really fast.
Didn't really hire. More like manipulated to make it do this, but tomato, tomato,
exactly.
Right?
He'd just smile. Different. The distinction is not lost on him.
Yeah. But the reason that we came to you, sir, is because we have kind of a situation. We had a job by, we believe, someone that was in the Giovanni family, to steal a book. And it's usually not a job that we would usually take, but we're kind of bored. It's been kind of slow for us. So we took this job, and not realizing who they were and what they did.
I want to point out, if someone of a level of power like that is able to stay hidden from us, it's someone to be concerned about.
Agreed. And we go in there and we steal the book. We got the book. That's not the problem. The problem is that we have...
He would ask, what book?
That is information that I will not be giving you. You need to be careful about what you say in front of others.
Why wouldn't he be able to know? This also concerns him too.
No, the reason why we wouldn't is because he may want to steal this book. This book obviously has immense power. This is a side conversation. This book obviously has immense power and meaning. Otherwise, someone would be asking us to steal it. We should not be just running amok telling people, hey, this super, super powerful family that had this book that we just stole from them. It's generally a bad idea to be telling people you just stole something from one of the most powerful families in the world. Especially...
Can you explain it, babe? Go ahead, explain it. Go ahead. You got this. You do you. Explain it.
We took a job on the Giamatti family. We can't find anything, and we found things that are very concerning.
Like,
what information do you have?
Paul Giamatti?
No.
You said Giamatti. You didn't say Giovanni. You said Giamatti.
Whatever. Said in my head. So, the Giovanni family. We need information on them, which we believe may be of significance to you in the future. But before we say anything more, we need this information.
I have a question. Do we still have the spell shit on us?
It's about the task, yes.
The what?
So how he used his whatever it was, the power that made us do the job. She's asking if that power reaches out to other things, or is it only related to the job that he's tasked us with doing?
Oh, geez. I mean, that basically just covered you guys for the first night.
Oh, so now we're back to normal. That was just, he got us to do the job, and now that we're already doing the job, we're... Okay,
We're
so...
gonna have to explain it.
So now...
We're going to have... Like, that's the thing.
Why? Let's see what his response is before we jump to conclusions.
What would he say?
What conclusions?
The conclusion that we're going to have to tell him all the information before he even says whether or not he's going to give us information on the Giovanni family. We don't have any. We have no idea what his response is going to be, and she's already concluded that he won't say anything unless we tell him all the information, and we won't get relevant information. So that was.
Okay. Let's see. I literally just forgot what you asked.
Okay. We asked about information on the Giovanni family and if he would share it with us.
Oh, right. Yeah, as soon as their name came into it, he would get more serious and would ask, wouldn't ask you what you did.
Oh, good.
Would ask if you've been contacted.
By the Giovanni family?
Or whoever it was that asked you to do something for them.
Here is all I'm going to say. Let me take...
It was third party, though.
Let me take point on this conversation. We have to be careful with the information that we are giving out.
You do.
All I'm going to say is third party that contracted to do a job. In the course of that, we became very concerned about some things that we saw.
That would most definitely get a chuckle.
A chuckle?
Yeah.
Okay. Question that I would like to possibly to know, the answer. Oh, good lord.
What do
I
they
have a
want on their
question.
tombstone?
I have a question. How dangerous are they?
Hmm. That's an interesting question.
Well,
I think basically for sheer just sort of unknown lethality, might be some of the most dangerous enemies you could make.
the most what enemies?
Might be some of the most dangerous enemies you could make, just because nobody knows much about them or what they can do.
Okay.
Most of the time, if they do something, nobody knows that it was them that did it.
Oh, great. That's great. Great.
Then I would ask, why did you give them authorization to operate, or is it something that they just said this is happening and you had to go? This isn't questioning motives. This is more of a just to be aware whether or not. I don't want to step on toes, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
He definitely wouldn't answer that directly. It would just be more of like a they've always been on good terms kind of thing.
Okay.
How long have they been in the city?
Ooh, that is a good question. Huh. I guess he'd kind of want to know where all where all this is going. Is there something specific you want from him, or
At this point, we need protection or something.
At this point, I think we've gotten the information that we need. Because
why are you so iffy about this?
Because we don't. He's already said that they have good ties.
Yeah, not to him. He's supposed to be the most neutral person in the entire fucking city.
He's the ruler.
Yeah, he's supposed to be neutral.
And we just made a big thing about someone that is a huge, powerful family that no one knows much about, that most likely could just squish them like a little bug if they wanted.
There's an internal power struggle going on in the Giovanni family. Do you not think that is something that he needs to fucking hear?
You do you. I do not want to make... We've already made some very powerful plans. I don't feel like making the infrastructure of the vampire society have a target on our back too.
Why would that wouldn't be a target on our back? This is literally a person within the family against another person in the family that wants to sell a specific book so they can have control of the fucking family. That's
what we were told. That doesn't mean
it's not the truth. It's not what we were told. It's literally what the fuck. It's facts. They're facts. That is something that. It's not something we were fucking told, babe.
Okay, you definitely weren't told that by the person who hired you. It's just something that's kind of known. Is that it's not, as that they have kind of wheels within wheels.
I'm going to say we think there is a power struggle going on in that family right now.
I'm going to frustratedly pace around in the background because I'm pissed off.
We know they wanted us to steal something very significant from them, and it was a certain object that they wanted. Unfortunately, that came with a fucking side product that we accidentally also took to even get out of there alive.
Well, not exactly accident.
Whatever. He helped us get out of there alive.
Was it accidentally on purpose?
Accidentally on purpose. It was not part of the plan. And we think they are using it to control other vampires and humans.
I think you would ask what it was that you did for them.
All I'm going to say is that it involves the museum.
I'm going to ask, can we trust you? Period. Like, is there anything that you can say or do for us that would make us trust you? Period. Because we are very scared. And someone is very untrustworthy right now.
Someone's untrusting.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't exactly help that you decided to glamour us yesterday.
That's true. I mean, you did do that. You could have asked us. We probably would have taken the freaking job. You didn't have to glamour.
Oh, he has no idea what you mean.
What do you mean he has no idea?
I mean, he certainly didn't do that. He could make inquiries among his people, but I mean...
Okay, one of your people did that, but you still could have asked us.
Wait. I have to ask, you as GM, was that his sarcasm, like his... what, me? I wouldn't do something like that. Or was that like him legit confused, not knowing?
You would have no way to tell.
Okay, I'm asking too many questions because now I'm wondering if there wasn't a double who's an imposter who's...
You're too deep, too deep.
You're fucking too deep, babe. It's fine. You're just too deep right now.
Hey, this is what happens when we get into intrigue stories. I start seeing shadows within shadows within shadows, okay?
There's too many layers. You went too deep.
Or were you replaced by somebody who would think all this?
No, maybe she was replaced by somebody who wouldn't think all this and would call me ridiculous.
Okay.
I think that's what really happened.
Okay, so I would ask him, is there any way that we can actually trust you? Like, would you... Are you just like... Yeah.
He would say that he's absolutely trustworthy. He is in charge of the safety and prosperity of his subjects.
And you have no ties to the Giovanni family?
I mean, like you said, they're not enemies.
But they're not friends either.
Not to anyone who's not Giovanni, no.
Okay, then fuck it. We have to have some trust at this point, babe. I have to do this. We have to.
I don't have to have any kind of trust, but I'll trust you.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I need you not to freak out. There was a book that we stole that was called the Libre
de Muerte.
Something Muerte. Hold on, I have it.
Libre de la Muerte.
No, that's not it.
Muerto.
That's not it, honey.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I have the notes up right here.
Cose. It's Libre de Cose Morte.
De Cosa Muerte.
Yeah.
Morte.
And it happened to be something about being able to touch and speak with the dead, and then in order for us to get out of there without dying, we stole a skull because we got attacked by a ghost.
Ghost. You have a book describing the Giovanni's powers?
Yes. But I don't think it's just describing it. I think it's a way for anyone.
And we're not handing it over to anyone.
Yeah, we're not handing it over. We're keeping
And we will
it.
not tell you where it is.
Yeah.
He would be kind of, when you describe kind of what you read in it, he would stand up and start pacing around. He would say, "No, I don't know where you have it, but wherever you do, it's not secure enough. This could shift the balance of power worldwide." I don't. Giovanni never lose their secrets.
Oh, great. We also have a skull of their elder.
One of their familial ancestors that was a Roman emperor.
Roman citizen is what it said.
Who? A Roman noble.
Oh, noble, right. That sounds more like it.
And it has the power to basically, I can't tell what it does, but it's more like sucking the soul out of someone and then becoming fucking robots. Yeah.
What makes you think that the skull had anything to do with that?
Because we got hit by it. Oh, and by the way, we talked with the person of that person's skull. We were able to communicate with it. We know it has something to do with their powers.
He would suggest that you run, but he's not entirely sure where you'd go.
Well, my response is, fuck that, we're not running. The only running we're doing is towards. We are investigating, we are figuring this shit out. Either you're going to help us or you're not. But we've laid bare the secrets that we've got. Are you going to help us or not?
Please?
Oh, I mean, what is it that you need?
Honestly, we need you to run interference.
Okay, well, he could see what he can do. There are at least a few of the Giovannis who came seeking permission to operate inside Denver, downtown area.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a feeling that they're going to talk to you very soon when they get back.
One last thing before we go. Do we actually have to kill the targets that you gave us?
Somebody who hasn't actually spoken up this entire time, it's sort of the bouncer guy, would ask if you've ever tasted kindred blood.
No.
No.
Well, you might want to consider it.
Why?
Because the only time that it's not a death sentence is during a blood hunt.
Huh.
It does sound tasty.
And if you think the kind tastes good, oh my goodness.
I mean, come on. Come on. But we first have to find Terry. Even though we don't know that. Yeah.
The other one.
The other one.
That's true. She's the only other one you know about, right?
Yeah, we were told of two. And that was literally all we were told. That one was and then the police files, and one was the ADA.
Yeah.
And that's all we were
That's
told.
all we were told.
Okay.
Okay, so
We would also like this to be as secret as possible, so anyone in this room does not speak a word of.
Well, the tall, dark-skinned man would sort of give one of those snorts, but wouldn't say anything.
Look, dude, we're trying to fucking survive, okay? We fucked up. We know this. Now we're trying to fix it.
Oh, he wouldn't say anything. Prince,
I
on
would
the
be
other
very
hand, Edward, what's his fuck, would say that he could reach out to him, but Of course, they would owe him a favor.
They would owe him a favor?
Isn't we would owe
Yes.
we would owe the prince a favor.
I mean, we're already kind of doing you a favor right now. We found the one. We're gonna find the other one.
I'll give you this. You get us that information, we'll do a favor.
Alrighty. Probably be shuffled out pretty quickly. Like as quickly as he could get you out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah, he probably wants us as far away from as possible.
No
Right.
shit.
You would notice someone else is kind of driving up as you guys are leaving, so it's apparently a thing that happens here.
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay.
So, now we back over to the safe house?
Yeah, I think we're going back to the safe house now.
Okay, so it seems I don't have quite as much trouble thinking if I distract myself.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, so if I'm playing checkers or Tetris or solitaire, I don't
This
have
is-
as much trouble.
Actually, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I've got my own little phone games that I'm playing.
By the way, out of game,
Fuck
is this family? Like what? What? I'm so confused by them. Because the prince is even, like, kind of scared of them. So...
What we were told about this family was that they are one of the most powerful and one of the richest vampire families out there. So, that's literally why I've been so cautious. Is because it's like these people, they probably have little feelers everywhere. They may have had someone in that room.
Oh, I didn't even fucking realize, babe. You know what we skipped over that part. This is a book of their actual...
No, I totally took note of that.
Oh, no.
So, I can tell you this,
no.
I'm probably going to be spending the next several days doing nothing but trying to figure that goddamn book out.
No shit.
Alright,
Okay,
so
back to the
safe house.
safe house we go.
Do we go back to the general channel?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Hello.
Back to the land of the living, or
Well,
sort of living.
the recently living.
Somewhat living.
Yes, that.
Okay.
I agree with that statement.
I'm guessing you guys are gonna end up just spending the what's left of that night just kind of hanging out.
Oh no. I am immediately looking for that book.
Hold on, I gotta ask somebody before they disappear on me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But we finally get to figure out what's going on with Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry that we had to make
You're
things.
good.
It's
It's a...
oh boy, I can't wait. So if you guys, I can't wait for you guys to find out all the information.
I feel so bad because I want to, like, just burst out and tell you.
Because you cannot spoil it after you spent that long plot.
Oh no,
it's not even...
Oh, it wasn't even really plotting. That was us having, literally, we had a meeting that we had to go to with someone, and we found out shitload of information.
Interesting.
It's,
That's like
ooh. Yeah.
literally, and this is, I'm not like being hyperbolic here. Possibly world-changing information, and not just for the four of us. I mean, like literally the world of the game.
The world of Warcraft.
That too.
Eh.
I
game's so
agree with
2008.
that.
Yeah.
You
Warcraft
know,
was better when it was not World of Warcraft.
do you know
We're
what
remaking Warcraft 3.
you know what I just realized? Like last night,
What'd you just realize?
I have the 3rd edition book that contains all the races and classes from Warcraft. And I have
Ooh.
one of the earlier World of Warcraft books. We could literally pick a place and go through the quests.
I would play the shit out of that.
Yeah, like pen and paper, like what we're doing
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
I have the 3rd edition book that has all the races and classes, and then I have like one of the earlier walkthroughs from like 2005 or so. From World of Warcraft, I mean.
Wait, I thought World of Warcraft came out in like
2004.
Was it 4?
Yes.
That would be all the fun.
I've been thinking about it for a while, but I was just reminded that I even had that yesterday.
So what do we do now?
Yeah,
So I guess
November
it's
23rd, 2004.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
Also, why would they remake Warcraft 3? Like, 2 was the good one.
Don't know. Like, that just seems like such a weird decision. Like, StarCraft has been doing okay, but it's not like genre busting or something like that. Like, I don't see that game selling.
There's a reason that it's not that they've fallen out. It's because they got rid of a lot of the original teams that did the groundbreaking new stuff, and they were bought out by Activision, which was then bought out by EA, and so EA now controls them.
Well, they've been good for other things. It seems like they're making some bad decisions.
Well,
Or else
that's-
they're bad about that.
That's why Diablo 3 sucked the way that it did. I mean, it wasn't terrible, it just wasn't what
good.
everyone expected.
It was an MMO, is what it was.
Yeah, what the reason that is the way it was is because they literally, when they were bought out, I think because they'd already been bought out by Activision, I think when they were bought out by EA, they were almost done with Diablo 3, the original actual Diablo team, and then they decided to fire the entire team and redo Diablo 3 completely. Which is why Diablo 3 took as long as it did to come out, was because they had actually completed the game. They were like almost to alpha testing of the game, and they decided to just clear out the whole team and start a new one. And I'm fairly certain that worked out to the other games teams, and so the original 3 IPs that they had kind of went to shit.
There's still a lot of good stuff in Warcraft. Like, they don't have everybody gone, but it just seems like the executive decisions are lacking.
They're probably much more governed by EA. It's EA making those decisions and telling them, no, this is what you have to do, blah 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 blah. They're looking for their bottom line. That's why.
EA
Right.
Sports, blah 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 blah.
EA Sports. It's a shitty game.
Yeah, that's about right.
Alright, so do you want me to do some rolls for the search in the book?
Okay, first roll down the hill.
Alright. I made 4 complete rolls, a half of a roll, and then I hit my elbow and I started doing somersaults.
Okay, what was it, like something in a cult last time?
It was just like you were saying, it was perception in a cult.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, shall we just go on ahead and make that roll then?
Alright. Standard difficulty, I would assume, since you didn't say a difficulty.
Yes.
Cool. Target number is larger than 6.
So I actually did just have to get up and get that Warcraft book.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Ah, crap. I did shit, didn't I?
I mean...
Oh, no. Wait, why did it combine them? It gave me... Oh. Hey, look at that! I got the same exact number of successes.
There you go. Right. That. I mean, like I said, it probably
Totally understood every bit of what you just said.
probably take you a few weeks to understand like the first basic thing. So, I mean, you're on the way though. Woo. Let me see. What do they have? Human, dwarf, high elf, night elf, goblin, half elf, half orc, orc, and tauren. Them's the ones they have. Ooh, they also have healer, scout, and tinker as new core classes. The rest of them are prestige classes. Ooh, they got new feats to walk on.
But hey, their feats were already good. Why are they replacing them?
I don't know, maybe they got diabetes.
They should just put shoes on.
Okay, I can't. I'm done. I'm through. I can't.
What?
Yes.
I don't know.
I think it's Terry's turn.
Yeah, you guys this day finally freaking ends. And why did it feel like that day took longer than most real days?
Because you've never been at my work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have spent several days in a row at a college helping old ladies figure out their computer.
Let's put it this way. So our initials for my college is CCC, Chemeketa Community College. That's not what it means when we say CCC. It means Clusterfuck Community College.
Sure. I like bots.
And you cannot lie?
Yeah, I can. See?
Well, then you don't like butts. It's enshrined in the song.
I don't know what song. Alright, something, waking up. You're dead.
Okay. So I wake up underground.
And you're dead.
Am I like actually in game dead?
Yeah, you're a vampire. That's
Okay, so I'm undead.
yeah.
I can still do things.
Yeah, you're dead, but you still run around. Nobody tells you how to do your death. How to live your death.
I mean, I guess she's probably hungry at this point. Should I be tracking anything?
According to my in-person thing, that's how much blood you have.
That's gonna start getting ugly.
Yeah, right about now. You'd wake up. Remember, the last thing you did was got attacked.
I would look around cautiously, like do the alligator thing, and kind of just like poke my nose above the ground and look around.
Well, there's still a truck stop. Still cars coming and going. Including yours, which is missing at least 2 tires and one of its back doors. Well, to be fair, the back door is there. It's just sort of in strips on the ground.
Awesome.
Also, the bits of rubber that were underneath, like the metal part of the wheel, those are still there too. It's just the rubber that was on top that's gone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so my car got eaten by monsters. The cops are gonna love that. I guess I look for a human to eat.
Oh. How do you go about that?
Well, where is she at, like, mentally with being that hungry?
I mean, pretty much holding it together. Obviously more jittery and jumpy than you would otherwise be.
She probably... Real food is not gonna work. But who would be ethically gray enough to, like, be attackable?
I mean, if that's a personal standard, you could try to hold to that, but if you try to hold it too long, it's, frenzy might actually take it out of your hands.
Yeah.
Also, you have 2 levels of being hurt, meaning, you're actually getting penalties to your rolls. What you're supposed to do is heal from that, but that itself is like you spend a point of blood and roll something.
Okay, that wouldn't be like a rest overnight thing. Well... Yeah, I think she's probably, like, pretty seriously considering just finding someone to... I guess, I don't know, like...
Okay, let me see. Stamina plus survival if you're willing to spend a blood point to heal it. Because you have 2 levels of injury, but you only need to heal 1 to stop taking penalties.
Okay, I will try that. And do I spend the blood anyway if I fail?
Huh, I think so.
My survival's not very good. I mean, she doesn't know any of this. I guess it would be a matter of, like, stopping to rest or going to wherever she's gonna go. I think she's probably getting, like, a sense of urgency from, like, what would happen.
Well, when you're hurt enough to start taking penalties from it, I take that as being, like, something is hanging off of you.
Really? Like, it's not injured or wounded or mauled.
I don't know, that's just, like, maybe your arm is broken, or maybe she slashed, like, a tendon or something. So your arm just sort of dangles. Just something is not working the way it should.
Yeah, that sounds like maybe injured or wounded at that
I
point.
don't know.
But
It's just something.
okay. Probably rest. I don't want to spend the blood point, but she probably will.
You don't recover naturally. You are dead. You don't heal over time.
Yeah, but I mean, as context for, like, spending a blood point to heal, would she have to, like, focus on healing?
Yeah, it's a stamina plus survival. And basically, you just heal yourself.
Okay. Let's try it.
Woo!
Cool.
Wow. Well, you are at a truck stop, so I have to imagine there would be very few places that would be better than a truck stop for finding someone to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to. It's nighttime, obviously, because I'm awake. She's not very stealthy.
Well.
So I didn't see a mod on there. If I'm getting that penalty, doesn't it add in? I'm gonna try a roll just for practice here. That didn't do it either.
Alright, let me see. What would you be? You'd be... Dex and something, but I don't know what.
There's like a stealth skill, isn't there?
There's definitely subterfuge if you wanted to... Well, yeah, stealth. Stealth you could do. Dex and stealth. You would have 4 of those.
Oh, I do have subterfuge is a little bit better.
I mean, it'd be the same. I guess it depends on whether you're trying to trick somebody into it or just sneaking up on somebody.
Trying to look casual, I guess, and not swing my mangled arm.
Okay, this is actually 5. The difficulty's 5.
Okay, and I've got a penalty of 1.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm gonna add that in manually because it doesn't look like it's doing. So a pool mod would be -1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My. Oh my. Alright, you managed to catch some guy who, is sort of waiting for his truck to fill up, like a semi-truck. Goes inside, sees there's actually a line for the bathroom, and just decides to go out, out back into the tree line and just use the bathroom there.
Alright.
That's kind of the guy it's easiest to sneak up on after about an hour. You will have to try your frenzy thingy. I think that's 4. I remember it's really low. Self-control is what it is.
Okay, so that would be like, what in self-control?
No, just self-control.
I'm trying to figure out how that works. I don't see it in the list.
Yeah, it might not be. You might have to... I lost the end of that sentence.
D10, how many?
You got 2 in self-control. Hey, okay. That means you do get 3 from them, so that's something. About halfway full. And also, you do manage... the most important thing is you manage to resist the urge to just completely drain him dry. It's probably gonna feel a bit sluggish for a while, but it's not injury level or anything. If you wanted to spend a little bit longer, you could try again if you wanted, but...
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay. That works. Where would you be going next, and how would you go about getting there?
Uber doesn't exist.
Uh, Only in the dictionary.
Does my car work?
It probably does. It's missing the rear passenger door and 2 of the tires.
But if I got tires, it would work.
I mean, it starts up, yeah.
Well, I'm at a truck stop.
That's true.
So, mechanic? They'd probably have weird hours.
Yep. I guess I'd follow. Okay. Of course, he wouldn't have, like, the better version. He wouldn't have, like, really good tires that would fit. But he has some used ones. He's not exactly... He can't do much about the rear door, except, you know, maybe plastic it off or something.
Well, that's probably better than nothing.
He says it's gonna be loud.
Yeah.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Ciao. Alright, I mean, the price isn't great, but I mean, it's having your car functional again within a couple hours.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Whew, okay. What do you do while you're waiting?
And I guess it would probably draw attention if I did that again, though, right? Does the guy notice, or does he have any, like, you just, like, forget about it? What happened?
In general, they kind of go into a trance-like state. And they just sort of come out of it, just sort of out of it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just lurk and see if I get another opportunity.
Alrighty, it's still 5. You trying a different approach this time, or?
What's still 5?
I'm asking if you're trying a different approach this time, or if you're doing it the same way as before.
I guess sort of the same way as before, just kind of like roaming around, seeing if anybody's off on that.
Alrighty. Well, if it's the same way as before, then it's still stealth and dex, right?
Oh, right, okay. And was that difficulty 5?
Yes. Yes. Boots.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. Okay. Wah. Yeah. Yep, it's still frenzyable, so it's self-control again. Because there's still a chance you might just drain them dry.
Alright, so that's 2 self-control.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Goodness. So, you just keep drinking until you really can't anymore. It kind of feels like, Kind of feels like if someone were to hug you, you might squirt blood out.
That's awful.
The person you sort of grabbed, like is a person who was like leaning against the back corner of the truck stop. You know, smoking. And you just sort of reached over and just yoinked him back. Weren't able to stop yourself from just going and going and going. So they are unconscious. Like, not the normal way. Like the might possibly be in a coma kind of way.
Well, it's gonna suck. I think so. There's like a convenience store or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I'm all cleaned up and not like blood all over my face or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And get like a giant bottle of something, like some shitty vodka or something.
Yeah.
And probably like spill a little bit of it on him and then just dump the rest out in the bush and put the bottle next to him. Knock it over a little bit.
Okay. Okay, so once you got car, you go back home?
Yes.
Okay. There would be a couple messages. One of them would be from not Kevin. What's his name?
Flash?
Yes. I was close.
Not even.
Another one would be from Monica. I don't know. What was it you said? Something about like a sale on pants. You can wear them on your back. Okay, I love you. Bye.
What?
What was the message you left on her machine?
Basically, it was just like, watch your back. There's someone after me. They're probably after you too. Just be careful.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oddly enough, we're back to those three. What,
So Kyle went to the store because he thought it would take longer. But
I need to go to the store. I've actually been sort of debating whether or not to see if you guys are going to be around in another 30 minutes or if I should just stop.
Actually need to do some work stuff, so a break would be good.
Okay. Yeah, it'd take me a good 30 minutes or so.
Okay, yeah, 30 minutes is fine. That's actually kind of perfect. He'll be back by then.
What about Monica?
Do my best to not pass out for 30 minutes.
Okay, I mean, if
caffeine.
Yeah, that's what I need. I am still like yawning my face off and forgetting half the words. And not like specific words, like half the words I know I'm forgetting.
And I can finish that video too, so that's...
Alright, I'm gonna stop. No, go away. Okay, I'm stopping the stream and then I'll do it with starting. something like that.